The swimming pool is equipped with a special archaea. It detects the chemicals found in urine and turns them purple.
D-Dog, he's being equipped with butt-sniffing archaea, which will allow him to sniff butts at a level far beyond non-nanomachine-equipped dogs. Hey, folks. Serious JG.
Bobo the Vulture.
Obviously, nano machines that allow you to sniff butts better are going to be around by the time of Metal Gear Solid 4. But Metal Gear Solid 5 is set in the past, so they have to use archaea. Speaking of archaea, we're going to use our sneaking archaea to try to get into...
We're also going to use our
cassette
archaea that will allow us to listen to.
Yeah, basically, we're grabbing some blueprints. We're just trying to have something fun going on while we listen to Code Talker talk about parasites living within us.
Code Talker. Haven't seen you eat a single thing since you got here.
Don't like our food.
Let me guess. Photosynthesis? Oh? What makes you say that?
My words come out of my mouth.
Someone with a similar ability. Well, you are correct. Most of my body is
Ew, don't touch me. That's gross.
I supply them with water.
I am lousy.
I receive sugars they produce when exposed to light. It isn't just
He's
my
like,
skin
bullshit.
either. The parasites also act as my eyes. They have replaced many of my internal organs as well.
It's totally
It
great.
is thanks to them that I live on after over a century.
Wait, what?
How did you obtain them anyway? Through your research?
I just went to the parasite store.
Would like to say as much, but there is more to it than that.
As
Let me
much.
take you back 20 years.
I'm bringing it back to...
I had hit a dead end with my parasite research.
I was stuck in
I
a
was
dead-end
approached
job.
by a foundation. They said they had a
You know,
unusual strain of
Indian reservations are known for their parasite research.
Apparently, they had links to
I mean, yeah,
Walmart.
sure, obviously the guy could have gone to a
That is
university.
all I learned. I was somewhat ignorant of the ways of the world. Just being able to
I was a naive young parasite research
Yeah, I've heard
expert.
that before. Go on. Half in doubt, I visited them to
Already got
discover the body of an old man.
They're coming at you.
Well, to be precise, his partial remains. A collection of parts,
Oh,
you
nice.
would say. The man had died in an explosion. An old man, you say? His flesh had not decomposed. In fact, the tissue's cells were still metabolizing.
Sounds
The
pretty
parasite
neat.
had infected, or should I say assimilated with, the tissues, and was keeping them alive. I became obsessed
See, they're retconning the end.
body parts, foregoing food and even sleep. Every day was filled with new discoveries. The parasite's biology, internal anatomy, life cycle. But there was only so much I could learn through observation. And so I made a decision.
I was gonna have sex with the end's corpse.
I had to live with them. So you
If I
implanted
could walk
them
with the
inside
animals,
you
talk
from
with the
dead
parasites.
man's flesh? Correct. It was quite a gamble. Whether or not they would adapt to me.
You gotta extract him.
Hey, don't interrupt my cassette tapes, cuz.
Or perhaps, through my many years of research, my immune system learned to tolerate them. Were they that body's only parasite? Yes. However, there was a separate specimen that supplied its host
Oh, fuck. Didn't realize he was a tough guy.
in response to pain. And yet another that could control insects at will through secreting heterogeneous
Repeated
pheromones.
backhand slams.
I wanted exposure to them, to take them into me. But
I
my
wanted to
wishes
be
were
one with
denied.
them,
Their
sharing
records
one
thus
heartbeat.
provided clues that helped advance
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
join me. A life spent never worrying about food is a most wonderful one. I think I'll pass.
I enjoy thinking about
This
food.
has been helpful.
So basically, yeah, they just retconned the end to having magical parasites, which now the Navajo dude is stolen from him.
Marker placed, marker removed.
Marker placed and
Marker
removed like
removed.
crazy. Boy, you got a lot of dudes up in this base.
Yeah, no, they've bulked up their defenses a little bit. They're beefing up defenses.
Yeah, they got some big beefing going on.
Skullface has finally burned out.
But it's better to burn out than to fade away.
That's a thing I have to say.
Was he still alive? You could say that. But you could also say he'd been dead for decades.
Yeah, you could say either. Now, which one would be accurate?
Biologically speaking, it's hard to say how much was his life. Side effects from the treatment? No. The primary effect. Keeping a dying host alive as long as possible. That is the whole point. But in the end, he grew
So he had crazy parasites too?
on his children. As if he had any other way to keep on living. He first underwent parasite therapy before the Soviet Union became his home. His body was horribly burned. Fire washed across his thin young frame and stole his skin and his throat.
Pretty cool, huh?
Only through repeated therapies could the parasites keep him alive. Most of his
He could
life
not keep himself alive.
became something
Keep
the
himself
parasites
alive.
gave to him. And then he lost the ability to die. That is correct.
Wow.
The parasites
Ironic.
live on past the host.
The guy who was trying to live couldn't die.
At that stage,
You gotta extract him.
the way to extract them from the host cells.
You're going to extract him from the
There is
host
no way of
cells.
knowing when the last cell of Skullface's body would die. The only choice was to burn the whole thing.
The only choice is to burn in hell, you
Along
fucker.
with it. And I am one to talk. When my life is snuffed out, I expect you to treat my body the same way. And when I burn, I will truly be one
When I burn
with
out,
my children
I will fit it.
for the first time. You say there were 3 English vocal parasites.
Yes,
According
Manny,
to
Mo, and
Skullface,
Jack.
Yeah. Skullface had 2 of the English strain with him. You burned both of them. There was an oil fire. I tossed him in. So that just leaves 1. And you tell
Everybody's
me
freaking out.
Skullface said he used it. He said it was very close to me. Very close.
Damn it.
One of your comrades. Or someone ordered to kill you. Or he could have been speaking metaphorically.
This whole game could be a bunch of bullshit.
Close to your spirit. Close to your heart. Someone who either loves you or despises you. The second one makes a long list. Whichever it is, act
That's for
with
people who love me.
caution.
Well, there's a lot of fanboys.
Skullface implanted someone with the English language strain. Who it is irrelevant.
I'd like to know who it was.
I tell you what Skullface really meant. Very close to you means you will be exposed. All the infected here have been given the Wolbachia.
before your
Even if the
peers.
vocal cord parasites infect them now, they cannot reproduce.
Damn it, I'm about to run out of suppressor too. I am out of suppressor.
You don't have to get a headshot every time. But yeah, you're going to need to CQ. It's just
What
not
about
gonna
the
happen.
non-English speakers? Plenty of those, but the staff using
No,
these
just
for common
throw him down. Damn it.
If that someone has not spoken English
Fuck, I can't
and begins to
fucking
speak
see.
now, there'd be another outbreak. The final mating pair of the English strain must be found
Oh, is it rough timing?
immediately.
Yeah.
Skullface is gone, but his threat still remains. On this base, do you see what the final mate is?
Yeah, you're just going to need to start extracting. Like,
Parasites
Hang on.
on his vein.
Oh, there's a shotgunner.
His thirst for vengeance.
what's a thirst for vengeance?
Who?
Does anyone here bear a grudge against you? Who would target you specifically? The ethnic cleansers that Code Talker mentioned, they weren't Skullface's true goal.
To this little
All we
corner.
have is circumstantial evidence, but here's my theory. It was Cypher who started developing the vocal cord parasites as bioweapons, parasitic weapons, and Africa
I want to
was
just tell
the testing
Quiet to
ground.
cover you. She is
The
covering
me
you.
already.
In that case, just start
purpose is
extracting
the
pieces.
ethnic
Not very-
cleansing of only those who speak a particular language. So they could do a weapon of mass destruction to eradicate
A
specific
weapon
groups,
of mass
races,
seduction.
ethnicities, or colonies by the language they speak. Or a kind of absolute language
So I think
control.
Ocelot's currently explaining the plot, but he even prefaced it by saying, "My theory is."
I can see plenty of uses for them. However, in practical terms, they wouldn't be as dangerous as you'd think. Counteracting the parasites is easy, after all. Cut them out of your throat to save your life, or just don't talk. That also prevents...
He's coming too.
from spreading.
Roger that.
So if the international community were to find out about them, they'd no longer be the threat they were conceived to be. In which case, their targets would be limited to minority groups as a deterrent or a terrorist tool.
Oh, Trump will
It's
love
hard to
these.
imagine Cypher developing something like that as a main weapon for their arsenal. That leads me to think we've only tugged on one
These
little thread in
linguistic
Cypher's
parasites
fantasy.
target drug dealers and
Obscure
rapists.
corner of their work, possibly forgotten altogether. In any case, things changed. When Skullface was forced to relocate to Africa and he saw that thread dangling. All the
Dangle.
time he continued that research, he was secretly following his own agenda.
What the
Helicopter.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
helicopter?
I think it was a helicopter. Yeah.
Skullface
I
said
didn't
there were
realize
only
there was a
3
helicopter in here.
samples of the English language strain parasite. I think we can believe it. Bringing his ethnic liberators' plan to fruition depended on
fudge.
creating an English version of the vocal cord parasites at all costs.
You might want to get out of here and then get back to trigger a new save, or we're going to lose all these guys that we extracted.
It was the one type they couldn't allow. That means Skullface was forced to develop his English strain out of sight of Cypher's network. Naturally, he
Or you
couldn't
could just
use
hide
the
in here, I guess.
greenhouse facility Cypher had set up and filled with guinea pigs.
He's coming too.
Must have found
Roger
a
that.
secret place to create his precious few English parasites, hiding all evidence like a man cheating on his wife.
Ah, so Zero found his credit card statements. And
And when his plan entered its final phase, he must have made the place disappear. Some little room, could be anywhere, but now nowhere at all. We'll never know
everywhere
where he did.
and nowhere.
But to elude Cypher's surveillance, it couldn't have been big. I believe Skullface was telling the truth.
I believe the
There
children
were
of the
only
future.
ever 3 samples of the English language strain.
And again, he's telling us this is his theory
Why
because we can't
activate
really believe,
Sahelanthropus in
establish this for sure.
Afghanistan? This is how Skullface wanted things to play out. The Soviet Union secretly develops a new type of nuclear weapon and successfully deploys it in Afghanistan. Revealing the existence of Sahelanthropus results in a return to the glory days of the Cold War. The threat it poses reignites the
close enough
nuclear
that I could
arms
run
race
out and
between
grab
the
him?
world's major powers. The demand for nuclear weapons increases around the globe. What if you then introduced a nuclear weapon anyone could get their hands on? Non-nuclear nations, militant groups of all shapes and sizes, they'd all jump at the chance. Sahelanthropus was a marketing tool to sell nukes all around the world.
It's
But I
a
think
great
it's safe to
marketing
say we
Gotta
plan.
extract him.
stamped out before it got up and running. The world's intelligence agencies never did turn up anything conclusive on it. After all, Sahelanthropus vanished before word could spread. Everything
So I
that's
think you just need to
happened
stay out of
is
sight for a
already
while.
fading memory,
Yeah.
never to join the
Guess
pages of
it's just-
history.
Was there a helicopter here the whole time?
No, but they called for
They called
reinforcements.
one.
Yeah.
Alright.
They'll already be working on something quietly beneath the surface.
Oh.
They'll use the pieces of data scraped together from this incident to build their own bipedal weapon.
The jerks.
It'll take them a long time.
The
to complete.
scum!
For now, the greed sector have found their new life's work.
Oh, that was going to be the name of
We'll
my new
have to be
stable.
ready too.
If they wouldn't let me call it Nation of Domination.
So that is a whole long-winded thing that I hope you guys were able to read the subtitles for most of it. But yeah, Ocelot basically kind of explained what I guess the plot of the game was. But it all took the form of, well, I think what happened was this.
Development complete.
Bear in mind you don't have suppressor.
No, I would rather not have to shoot. I just want to stand him up. I could try and run out there and melee him.
I don't know
The
where the
helicopter's
helicopter ended
out
up.
there.
Yeah, I don't know where it ended up.
It's right there.
Yeah, but I don't know if it can see you or if there's stuff in the way. Could order quiet to shoot him. Either way, we
Desperately need another cassette tape.
Begin cover fire.
Well, I was just gonna say fire at that one guy, but okay, now it sees cover fire. The helicopter apparently noticed him going down. All D-Horse equipment research.
Wait, we just got... Oh, some kind of big bonus.
Yeah, because you developed all equipment for D-Horse.
Maybe the helicopter's gone. No, I guess not. Should I go grab him? Technically.
I keep really hoping that they'll say we can't spare the manpower as opposed to, okay, we're sending a million more dudes. So yeah, let's put on another cassette tape while we wait for them to stop paying attention again.
Caution. All storm
I think that was actually the last cassette.
No, that was... Oh, was it? Maybe it was. Yeah, it's all white now. Skullface's objective... Wait, click on that. Did it play through all these? Oh, I guess it did.
Why activate?
Alright, yeah, you're right. So yeah, no wonder it explained the whole plot. That was actually several cassette tapes playing in sequence.
Yep.
So there's like one more guy out there, and then the helicopter. I still don't know exactly where the blueprint is in here, but there's a sandstone. This might be a good time to find a new hiding place. Just don't fall to your death.
Sneak towards this guy. Sneak like a sneaky snake.
You don't have to be that sneaky while the sandstorm is on, but you do need to make sure you don't, because I don't remember the layout of this place perfectly, that you don't run off the edge of the cliff or something.
Get in this way. Doesn't appear to be a walk back. Over here,
You have to get up higher, I guess. Find a path across.
clouds approaching.
I don't think there is a path across. I think that's a separate just area you have to get down low and then back up to. They keep saying over here. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
there's-
not all clear.
Well, you could have hopped the fence and come up behind him. Because he's investigating where your last position was, so. There's a guy you haven't spotted yet, but. Yeah. CQC. So you're gonna need to go into, like, yeah, rapid fire mode. Shit, come on! Come on! There's another guy.
Run! Get inside the building.
Negative! We've sent like 80 guys! Would you just deal with it already?
Can I use Kenny Omega Spray? No. Alright, that guy's awake again. On alert's on. Perhaps quiet will cover me. Yep, she sure did.
Yep. She's like, yeah, he keeps luring him over there.
She's got a spot that has a good view of this door. Then, I mean, it's just fun pickings for her.
She's like, damn it, why did he change me over the trank gun? We've been killing so many dudes.
Alright,
Probably hop out that window.
alright, it's now. If I stay low, they're not supposed to be able to see me, right?
Yeah, my concern is you haven't left the area and returned to trigger a new save, so if something goes wrong, we're gonna lose like an hour's worth of gameplay.
Well, like... So
I would suggest finding a way to hightail it out of here, and then at least until you trigger a save.
is that gonna
come back?
cause me to leave the mission area?
It's a side up. It doesn't matter. Not to mention, I don't think you need to get that far out. You might want to take out that yeah, radar dish. It's just a thought. There's also no particular reason not to get a new supply drop if you want one.
Man, you fit. Oh, great. Have I actually summoned new reinforcements
I
now?
don't think so. Although, if sometimes when a base loses communication, they'll send a jeep with like 2 guys in it. Aerostar calling in. I've been attacked, but I can't see the enemy. Thank you for breathing loud, Big Boss. Makes this a lot more dramatic.
And for your the area, the aura around your sniper rifle being blurred. These graphics are terrible.
So, what's your plan here?
I was waiting for the
Heliocopter aeroplane.
helicopter airplane to leave, and then I guess I will take your advice and attempt to head out of the base in this direction.
Now we do want to have at least a little caution. You never know if there's guys over here we haven't spotted, but it sure seems like, oh, yeah. You could take that thing out and get us a new landing area that's easier to access. Alright. I'm gonna figure out how you get out of that, though.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
This will just make it easier to get out when we're done.
Yeah.
We spotted him! Run around! Get him! Destroy! Destroy!
Extraction
Alright, there you go.
at Mother Base.
Not to mention that caused 20 soldiers to spontaneously arrive at Mother Base because they weren't allowed to arrive there until you triggered that. So yeah, that was important to me because it's like, now if something fucks up, right. If there's like a little, you know, a little goof or something, it's not that big of a deal. So mentioned the heliocopter appears to be gone. We could blow up. Oh, that's the thing we needed to blow up. We were in the room with the main thing that we needed to blow up.
No, this is not the same room we were in before.
Oh, okay. But
Tranquilize it.
I will make it tranquil.
oh, you got a new
nice.
suppressor, so now you don't need to get that.
What is the button? That's the button.
Ring the bell. Move the button. Should we make more explosions? Wait, how are they even talking to CP? I don't know. Might be able to take him out with a trank from here. Trank rifle sniper thing.
Yeah, I can't actually see where he is now.
It's over to the right. There he is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you don't really have a good shot.
Outpost captured.
Sure, you got a great shot. I'm glad I told you to do that. You can probably drop safely from here. But... So you got the...
Oh, shoot, I wish I'd marked... Oh, there it is. I got
You got the word decoy, so now you can be decoy coward.
Decoy duck.
Pretty sure we already had octopus, so
Make this trip. There's gotta be a ladder. Yeah, there we go.
That's not a ladder, you lied! He suddenly fall to your death. How many more helicopters do you have in space?
Map has been updated.
So this is pretty cool. Now he told you exactly where the blueprints are, so you can quick grab those, use our brand new, closer and more convenient landing spot, and get the F out.
Marker placed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Looks like we've pretty well been through
Oh
the
no,
rest
you want to? I'm sorry, it doesn't matter at all. But I was thinking you could steal the mortar if you wanted, but
I think the mortars cost
okay,
about
well,
the same as a Fulton
forget
does.
it then.
Although, you know, if you want some for the base,
I don't really care, but it's all good.
so
I was like, oh my god, go make sure you get that. And I'm like, now I'm like instantly, yeah.
instantly.
Instant karma's gonna get you.
No, it's just good. Get this.
Yeah.
I think we've actually been through this base. We've probably picked up a lot of stuff.
User
Well,
left
yeah, I mean, we
activated
went through this base
destination.
at least once in an actual main storyline plot mission.
Check me out.
Yeah, boy.
I'm different.
Side ops list updated.
Did we just get a free teleport back to...
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
No, I think it's gonna fade back out to us because there's no nobody in the area.
Yeah.
So we're like, as soon as that objective was done, we were out of emergency.
Doom
so-
Python, A+ all around.
And
Creeping
Brutal
Vulture and
Buffalo.
Brutal Buffalo. No, I think we just teleported back to the helicopter.
Boss, come on back to base.
Oh.
Oh. Come on down to...
Well, I guess
whatever,
yeah, we
Blue.
just did
There's
because
that
we got
sketch
told.
that the guy used to be in New Kids on the Block, and it's like, come on down at Whateverville. It's like this, he dresses in funny costumes and sings jingles as an SNL thing. I keep wanting to, come on back to base. Never mind. Well, folks, we were going to call it a video, but I guess the game...
Seychelles at the Seyshore.
Come on down to Seychellville. Oh, thank you for that game. Rise of the Underdog. I guess they're okay now with the fact that she's on the team. Why am I coming back to base? I mean, hi, Eli, nice to see you, kid, but...
It's not love I'm feeling, I'll tell you that.
Is it game over?
No! Never be game over!
Alright, kid, don't get mad.
Don't get hot, kid.
Seriously, why was I called back to base?
There's been an accident in the boys' quarters.
Oh, somebody wet their bed.
They should have cleaned it up.
Gave way and crushed one of the kids.
Oh,
A
fuck.
boy named Ralph. They tell me he died instantly.
Wait, after
they're
getting...
probably
Sorry,
protected.
boss. It's my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on them.
Oh, don't
On
worry,
those
Eli
steel
will start
pipes.
We
revenge.
learned something.
Boss, welcome home.
Way to let those kids die.
Meanwhile, years and years later, Eli... I was gonna go tackle that guy, but now I can't be bothered. Years later, Eli extracts revenge for that guy. It's like, it may take me a while, Master Miller, but I will have revenge. Next time, folks, a thoroughly clean big wait.
Mock battle, what do you say?
Oh, that was such a battle.
Now you must stay in the haunted mansion overnight if you want to win Mr. Bodley's fortune. But beware, there's grave peril. Anyway, alright folks, so on to Mysterious JG. When we come back, I guess I'll do the plot mission. But it seems like the plot is advancing without us because kids are dying, and that
If you care
screams
enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Sorry.
never be game over. Alright, so anyway, folks, so yeah, kids are dying. I think that's plot. But hopefully we'll have more plot next time, possibly slightly less tragic on the Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Bye.